Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a dog named Max. Max was a loyal, hard-working dog who lived on a farm with his kind owner. His days were filled with guarding the house, protecting the animals, and playing with the children in the village. Although Max was content, there was one thing that always bothered him: the sparrow that lived in the tall oak tree by the farm. The sparrow, named Pip, was small and quick, and he loved to tease Max. Every time Max walked past the oak tree, Pip would swoop down and flutter above his head. "Look at you, Max," Pip chirped. "You're so big and slow. I can fly wherever I want, but you're stuck on the ground all day." Max, who was much bigger and slower than Pip, would look up and wag his tail. He didn't want to argue, but deep inside, the teasing made him feel a little sad. Pip could see the world from above, soaring through the sky, while Max was always stuck on the ground. One sunny afternoon, as the farmer went into town, Max lay in the shade of the barn, resting after a long morning of work. Pip, of course, was in the tree, flitting around and chirping happily. "I bet you wish you could fly, don't you?" Pip called down to Max. "I can see everything from the sky. You'll never know what it's like to be free like me." Max lifted his head and sighed. "I may not be able to fly, Pip," he said, "but I have my own job to do. I protect the farm, watch over the animals, and make sure everything is safe. I may not be free like you, but I'm needed here." Pip fluttered his wings and snickered. "You may protect the farm, but I can go wherever I want. You're stuck here, grounded and slow." Max didn't say anything more. He had heard these words many times before. While Pip flew around the sky, Max stayed on the ground, keeping watch over the farm. Deep inside, though, Max sometimes wished he could experience the freedom of the sky. Suddenly, a loud screech echoed through the air. Max's ears perked up, and he looked around. A hawk was circling high above, its sharp talons outstretched, and it was heading straight for Pip. The little sparrow panicked, flying in circles as fast as he could, but the hawk was gaining on him. Without thinking, Max leapt to his feet. He barked loudly, his voice strong and clear. "Go away, hawk!" The hawk, startled by the loud noise, veered off course and flew away, searching for easier prey. Pip, frightened and out of breath, flew to a low branch of the oak tree. Max stood beneath the tree, watching the hawk fly away, ensuring Pip was safe. Pip, still trembling, finally flew down to Max's side. "Max," Pip said, his voice shaking, "you saved me. I was so scared, and I never realized how strong you are. I spent all this time teasing you, but you're the one who protected me when I needed it." Max wagged his tail, his expression kind. "Sometimes, Pip, it's not about flying or being fast. It's about knowing when to protect those who need help. I may not be able to soar through the skies, but I can watch over those I care about." Pip looked at Max, his eyes wide with newfound respect. "I was wrong, Max. I didn't understand how important your role is. I'll never tease you again." From that day on, Max and Pip became friends. The sparrow no longer teased the dog, and Max no longer wished to fly. Each of them had something special to offer, Max with his strength and loyalty, and Pip with his freedom and quickness. Together they realized that every creature, no matter how different, had a valuable role to play. And so, Max and Pip lived happily, each appreciating the other's unique abilities.